Hey everybody, JitteryJay here. Welcome to the channel. Hope everybody's having a great day so far. Today we're checking out a new release from Ren. This is Sick Boy Episode 1, The Flame of Prometheus. I'm not sure what exactly to expect from this, because we've already done Sick Boy. So, what if this is just an extension of the video or what? We're going to find out. But first, of course, we're going to hit this man with a like and subscribe on the original video. That is the important part, to show the support to the artist. All of Ren's links will be in the description below, as well as a link to the original video for those who want to watch it without the commentary. That being said, let me turn this on. And let's get started. See what this one's about. Okay. Damn. It's like a war zone. Went under.
Have you ever heard the story of Prometheus?
Nope.
Let me start somewhere near the end.
2084.
After the Great Collapse, the sick were rounded up like rabid stray dogs. Those who were strong enough were put to work.
You know, like they were trying to do it with COVID. They were... At the point people were talking about putting all the sick people in one place. It was crazy. Some of the ideas that people were coming up with. But anyway.
After the Great Collapse, the sick were rounded up like rabid stray dogs. Those who were strong enough were put to work in subterranean farms.
Makes sense.
First, they would be stripped of all dignity afforded to a human. Then, their bodies would be decontaminated and purged of the stench from the surface.
Okay.
In order to create an effective cog, you must first bleed out of all autonomy and free will.
Yeah, that right there is a deep line right there. In order to create a cog, in other words, to create a cog in the machine of society that keeps everything moving, you must first strip it of free will. In other words, basically creating slaves out of the workers. That's basically what they're talking about. It's creating an army of slaves, pretty much. Or a workforce full of slaves. Put it that way.
First, bleed out of all autonomy and free will. He or she must stop being human and become a limb. Those who were deemed too sick for work were discarded. To keep them alive would only further drain the earth of vital resources. It was a...
Isn't it how they dispatch animals when they go to butcher them? Is with one of those. It's like a nail gun or a spike gun. It's air compressor. That's fucked up.
Human and become a limb. Those who were deemed too sick for work were discarded. To keep them alive would only further drain the earth of vital resources. It was a kindness to let them die. For years, this is how the program would run. But, like many systems that came before it, it was at the mercy of chaos theory.
Good than everything?
Chaos theory is often misunderstood. It is an oxymoron, a determined element of chaos, one that can send a whole system spiraling into mayhem.
Oh. Okay. They're branding them. Putting brand on them. I was wondering what they were doing with that flame thing was. And it was branding them. First I thought they were injecting them with something. With the Sick Boy logo.
There was a prophecy. It told of a genetic anomaly, a human girl whose DNA harbored immunity to the virus, a blueprint for the future. For decades, the humans searched, setting up a global infrastructure of testing facilities in vain. With time, the candle of hope burnt down to a blackened wick. Whispers of the
I like that imagery. Said in time, the candle of hope burned down to a blackened wick. In other words, hope was gone, as they were just going through the motions. Yeah, I like that analogy.
The candle of hope burned down to a blackened wick. Whispers of the prophecy could still be caught traveling on the wind between members of the sick. Rivaling factions saw it as nothing but a dying superstition. Others clung to it like an amulet of hope. The rich and the elite, of course, used it as a method of control.
That's where Ren was at the end of the slaughterhouse. When he said, "Here lies the body of Ren." That's what he was in, was one of them things.
And the elite, of course,
cool callback.
Used it as a method of control.
And he was wearing one of the black outfits.
Desperation is a powerful drug.
And that's the thorns he had on his head when he was tied to the ground. Okay, so they're referencing everything from that video in this one. It looks like this is like a continuation of it, which is cool.
Desperation is a powerful drug. Above fear, above loyalty to the party,
right.
The Dominion understood this and used it to their advantage.
Right, because when people are desperate, they'll do just about anything. You know what I mean? To get out of that situation. So, like you said, that's the real drug. It's more powerful than anything, because it creates a panic in your mind, so to speak. But I like that.
To the party, the Dominion understood this and used it to their advantage.
See, that's the chair he was in. No immunity
strip man of his
what is that? Back. Oh, that void. No immunity detected. So they're looking for the person that's immune still, even though they're just going through the motions.
If you strip man of his basic needs, with enough time, he becomes a beast. Without shame, and without morality. Primal. How ironic that the creations and brilliance of man should reduce him to his primal state. I guess with time, everything returns to source.
Right.
While it was still part of protocol to test every subject for immunity to the virus, the outcome was predictable. There was no suspense. Any hope that testing would bear fruit died years ago. That is until we introduce chaos theory.
They found her. Now that doesn't surprise me at all. Locking up the one person who could save them all just because they wanted to keep that control over the people. So they don't want a cure out there. It's just like Big Pharma these days. They don't want a cure out there because a patient cured is a patient lost. So that's why the side effects for most of these medications are worse than the condition you're taking the medication for. If you read into some of the side effects, shit, 90% of them, the side effects are worse than the condition you're taking the medicine for. It's crazy, and it's designed that way. You know what I mean? Because you got to take another medication to handle those side effects, and then another one for that one, and another one for that one. It gets to be a never-ending cycle. So I can understand this right here, locking her up because she's immune. Sickboy.com. Getting pissed. But can you blame her? Damn. Strong imagery is what that is. Very strong imagery. I can't wait for episode 2 now. I want to see what happens. This is like a miniature movie. That's what this was. I did look in the description on this, and apparently the person talking is the same person from Slaughterhouse as Kit, doing the narrating. It's the same person that did the little. I'm gonna call it a chorus. I'm not sure what it would be called. From Slaughterhouse, where it said "Welcome to the Slaughterhouse." Uh, it's the same person. Anyway, this was good. This is like I said, it's like watching a miniature movie. I'm antsy now to see what comes next. Anyway, I would love to hear your thoughts on this in the comments. Let me know what else I need to check out, and I'll get there as soon as possible. Make sure you go support the artist. That's the important part. I'd love to have you too, if you don't mind. If you're still here, hit that subscribe button. That being said, that is just about going to wrap up this video. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this with me as much as I enjoyed watching it with you, and I hope to see you on the next one. I love you guys. Peace. Hey guys, make sure to check out one of my other videos right here at JitteryJay.